Shaniece R. Put this back inside my pocketbook just in case. I just gotta remember that the damn knife is there now. No need to say your prayers? I will be right with you in 1 second. Yes, baby? You ready? Okay, on 1 second, okay? I'll be right there, baby. I got you, love. I got you. I'm coming. You gotta give me 1 second, please. What? I'm coming. Give me 1 second. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yes. Are you coming? No, so give me 1 second. No, you're fine. Just give me 1 second. Let me just put some shorts on. I'm coming. I got you, baby. Alright, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get myself together while trying to. Sorry, you guys. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm ready. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, sorry. It takes years for any electricity to grow strong for someone to hang from its branches. Even the biggest trees don't stand a chance against strong winds. If it's not deep, it's a good swing. God is the rich soul that we need to be our hearts. Deep down into it, He will give us wisdom. Yes. Sure. He will give us wisdom. Listen to me. As long as we spend our time digging deeper into His Word, Lord, help me to find your goodness and loving your word. Let me live every day knowing speaking your truth so I can be strong for you. Amen. Have a blessed night and blessed dreams. Okay? Praise the Lord into it. Hi, you guys. Hello, hi, how y'all doing? I look a mess, don't judge it. Hi. So, I don't know if everybody had caught. Hi, Daryl. I don't know if everybody had caught my live yesterday, but allegedly there was some negative things that were said about me and my son. So, I have to get myself in a place where I am ready to engage in a conversation. To, hi, Money J. Hello. You saw everything. Oh, thank you, Sean Blue. Okay, boo. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna let y'all all get y'all highs in. I'm gonna finish getting myself together. Don't mind it. It says sweatpants, messy bun, no makeup, just chilling. I'm sorry if I look a mess on here. I apologize. Okay, so let's talk about it. So when I had dropped my son off to his grandparent house, allegedly it was said that my son was passing gas and my son had passed gas and my son said, allegedly, Mom, I agree. So I'm still gonna try to handle everything with grace and mercy and just engage in a simple civil conversation. So I'm still human. So it was said that my son was a pig and I was a pig and that my son should not be listening to me because I'm telling him the wrong things to do. Also, it was said, again allegedly, that her kids don't pass gas. Everybody passes gas. Everybody digs up their nose. Everybody scratches their ass. Everybody pulls out a wedgie. These are just things that people do. So my mindset is the girl, maybe about 6 years ago, me, would have responded in a very different manner. Hi, Jay. The woman and the mother in me now is saying, you know who God is. You know that your story can't be unwritten. And you know what God has planned for you. So you handle this with mercy. You handle this with grace. And you handle this with respect, which I am going to do. I'm going to have one conversation. Also, it was said that my son should not have diarrhea. My son is on a lot of medications, as y'all know. Okay, again, he had to have his test done pertaining to the way his bladder moved because he doesn't use the bathroom properly. So he was on medicine to make him use the bathroom. It was said that he allegedly should not be doing that on himself. If you were aware of my son's medical conditions and the medicines that he's on and what they do to his body and why he's on them, you would be more sensitive to how he feels. I am no longer letting my son go anywhere unless this conversation is had. I will never pull anybody else in it. I'm not going to pull the father in. I'm not going to pull the aunt in. I'm not going to pull the uncle in. I'm not going to pull the grandfather in. I'm going to pull the person in that said these things about my son and about me. You called me a pig for what reason? You tell him not to listen to me. For what reason? What does that do? How does that make you look? Telling him not to listen to me. I am his mother. I've never told my son, oh, go over there and be disrespectful, cause havoc, raise hell. I've always told my son, you be respectful, you be polite, okay? You listen to what you're being told. And I've always told him, if you feel like something is not okay, you have the right to speak up for yourself, which he does, okay? Because again, he's nice, so he can speak for himself. So he was saying, no, I'm not a pig, which I'm very proud of him for standing up for me. And I'd be damned if I let anything else slide. You know, my son is 9 years old. You've been nothing but disrespectful, nothing but rude, nothing but ignorant comments. Now you have to face me as his mother. I don't care who was at your home. You said these things, so now you confront me, because I'm going to confront you. It is simple as that. And I'm actually going to put the conversation on here. And I'm going to let her know I am recording this conversation. Because again, if there was anything wrong that he said, you know, I'm giving her the opportunity and the grace to clarify whatever it is that was not said or that he may have gotten out of content. But usually 9 times out of 10, my son's pretty good. But he's still a child, right? So my son asked me, oh, what if my dad is over here? You know, can I still come? I said, you know, right now, honey, I don't even know, because I'm putting a rock in a hard place with what she's saying, because it's not him saying it, it's her saying it. So you being the grandparent, you are causing friction. 9 years. 9. You and your significant other got into a physical altercation in front of my child. No one has ever spoken on that. I'm going to bring every single thing up in this conversation. If this woman does not give me the common grace to let me speak or have a conversation, when I walk away, he's walking away. Until you can fix your tongue to respect me and mine, when I've never disrespected you, never called you no name, the next time you see him is when he wants to come, and that's even if he's 18. I'm not tolerating it. You're amazing. I can tell by your hands and amazing, precious soul tools, you know. I'm not going in being ratchet. I'm not going in being ignorant. I'm not going in being disrespectful, loud, oblivious. I'm going to go in so calm and on so much respect, because I want to hear what she has to say. And I want to hear what you have to say when I am in front of you. A grown woman is in front of you. I don't know what your punch is. The ones that was talking some BS, she probably don't have a pot to piss in, or it may have been an AI, but end of the day, he is your kid. When you say, "Go," she a stranger? No, she's not a stranger. She's his grandmother. Wait. So this was a live conversation, not something that was said in the chat. No. This is what the grandmother has said to my son yesterday, and I still haven't been able to have a conversation with her. What I'm saying is, when I have the conversation with her, I'm going to put it on here, okay? Because I want y'all to see how I handle things, right? So I'm going to handle it with respect. And again, in my mind, I'm still saying, no, she's older. I still have the respect in the elders, but somebody has to stick up for him. I cannot let him go over there and feel the way that he feels. And I am not wrong for sticking up for my son. So however she takes this conversation, however she walks away from it, however she handles it, it's on her. I'm going to handle this like an adult, but most importantly, I'm going to handle this like a mother. God has already written my story, and I cannot be unwritten. So I'm not going to let her get me out of character to where I'm ready to handle this in a physical manner. I would never put my hands on her. But if you do not give me the common grace and common courtesy of this conversation, I'm going to walk away. Now, if she gets loud and oblivious, or she says that what I'm saying is disrespectful, I'm telling you now, I'm going to fully walk away. And I will make sure that he's never around again. Until you can respect your tongue and be considerate to the way that my son feels about what he's going through, which, by the way, you have no knowledge on. I'm not being blamed for anything else, because the same room that I'm in, somebody else could be in as well. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not accepting nothing. Now, if this was me a few years back, this would not be my response. I would have responded in a totally different manner. But I had to go through some things to understand, you know what, God wrote your story. Don't let her mess it up. Don't let her rewrite your chapter. Don't go to jail over something that was just said. But what was said was insensitive, inconsiderate, and it was ignorant. And I'm going to let her know. Again, if these are the things that was said, you are the most ignorant, inconsiderate, dishonest person that I've ever met in my life. I'm not going to let you stay where you want. you're gonna have to face me as his mother. And I'm gonna come real respect, mind you. I'm going to say some things, of course, but I'm going to make sure that I say them with respect. And I am not going to say out of all due respect. I am going to simply say you are ignorant. You got into a physical altercation with your significant other in front of my son. You never apologized to my son. No one ever spoke on that. Okay? No one. I am going to bring up every single thing that has happened and that has been said. I'm not sweeping under it. I'm not sweeping nothing else under the rug. You call me a pig. Why would you call me a pig? Because my son passed gas. If he cannot excuse himself long enough to pass gas, if he's trying to walk away and he happens to pass and he says, excuse me, I passed gas. He's excusing himself for doing something. You can't get your, and mind you, like with his bladder issues, I'm not going to tell him to hold that in. That's crazy. Hi. Oh no, I'm going to. Because no, when you say ignorant things to a child, you are ignorant. It is simple as that. I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat anything. She doesn't sugarcoat how she speaks to my son. I'm not going to sugarcoat how I speak to you in a very polite manner. This is in a manner where I fight fire with fire. But mind you, I'm still going to have some sin covering it. Still going to have some sin. But I'm not going to withhold how I feel about you when you can tell him how you feel about me. So now you say it to my face because now I'm standing in front of you. I'm not going to just be, oh my goodness, may you please, I would agree. No, not doing that. You are, how old are you? I am somebody's mother just like you are. You will not disrespect me and mine anymore. I've had enough. I meant to say sit back like you was and sit down and tell us, oh, wow, your inner spirit essence, boo, is so precious. So I can see it and actually tell by your details. Thank you. Some people want change. You just have to distance yourself. That much is true. Yes, the pig comment came from her. She said that you and your mother are pigs. Or are a pig. Because he passed gas. I mean, if you think that you raise your kids to be perfect, and again, this has nothing to do with them just saying how she raised her children. Baby, nobody is perfect, sweetheart. Nobody is perfect, and I will never speak on her kids because, again, this has nothing to do with them. This has something to do with her as a person, as a whole. This is you. You are causing this conflict right now. So when you can't see him anymore, you cannot blame me. Now you have to tell your son and his uncle and his aunt and your husband why he can no longer go over there, and let them know the truth, which is the things, the comments that you've been saying are inconsiderate, inappropriate, and it's ignorant towards how he feels and what he's going through. Now you explain it to them because I don't speak to nobody. Still saying hello, still not even getting acknowledged. I'm gonna let everything come out. I'm gonna let her know how I really feel about everything that she's saying, which is it's ignorant. I have been trying so hard to be on the same accord with you for the sake of this child. But when you think you're going to give me your excuse, my friend, your ass to kiss, I am not doing that. I am somebody's daughter. I was not taught to be somebody's walking doormat. You are not going to walk all over me. You're not going to walk all over my son. If you cannot respect what he is going through because you don't have an understanding, that is not his fault. That is your fault. I'm not dealing with nothing no more from anybody. And I made that very clear to you guys before. The next thing that someone said, I was going to speak up on how I felt. Again, however she takes this conversation, that is on her. It is no longer on me because I'm not accepting nothing that is wrong. I have not done anything wrong. I have not said anything wrong. I've been so sincere. I've been genuine. Hello, still get ignored. Hello, still get ignored. Hello, still. I'm not accepting that anymore. So however I come up with as much humble and grace as I can, I still have to remember I am human. So if I feel myself getting upset, because I know it's going to happen, because everything that my son has been through with his medical issues, it's going to slightly piss me off. I already know, but I'm going to have to tell myself either I'm going to have to walk away or she's going to walk away. I would love to stand there and be able to face this woman and tell her, you are ignorant. From the ignorant comments that you have said to the ignorant way you made him feel, I do not appreciate it. And if you cannot respect my son and what he's going through, if you don't and it's not even it. You don't understand what he's going through. Ask me what is he going through. I have no problem with telling you. But respectfully, I'm not kissing your ass. You are causing me a rock and a hard place because how can he see his dad when you're being ignorant? How can he see his dad when the father hates me? How can he see his dad when I'm not going to let the father disrespect me? Like, none of this is working. I never want to take my son from his family because it is important that he knows who his family is, who he knows who they are. He has an understanding of, their ethnicity, their roots, their history. I want him to have that, but I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. So right now, what is best for my sanity and unfortunately best for my child is that he does not go. Because I'm going to have a full-blown conversation with her. It is either you have this conversation with me or he will not go. It is as simple as that. And I'm not going to hold back nothing no more. So that's exactly how. But the thing is, I'm going to have my son standing here. And I'm going to tell my child, I want you to repeat everything that your grandmother has said. And I'm going to ask her, are the things that he's saying, are they true? Because if they are, we need to have a conversation. And I don't know how she's going to feel because I done tried to come at this woman so many different times on so much respect, and it don't matter what I say, it don't matter how I say it. She takes everything as disrespect. If someone does not agree with her, it is you're being disrespectful, you're being rude. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, not at all. Just because I don't agree with you does not mean I'm disrespecting you. And I'm not. But you can't tell me how to raise my son when I feel my motherly instincts are telling me something different. Understandable, you have 3 kids. I'm not taking how you raise your kids from you. That's fine. But I may want to raise mine different. I've never told my son be rude, be ignorant, not listen to them or misbehave. I would never tell my son that because that is still his family. And he still has to respect his elders. She has to have a conversation. And if she does not want to have a conversation, I'm going to pull him away until she can get it together, because I've been accepting the BS for the longest, and I feel like, you know what, Amanda? Speaking of myself in third party, yes. You should have been said something, but anytime I try to say something to her, I've noticed 2 things. She never lets me speak. She always overtalks me, and it's like, ma'am, you can't hear what I'm saying if you're speaking over me. And again, I don't know how this conversation is going to go, but I am going off of past conversations, which is she never lets me speak. I can't never get a word in, or she just talks over me. I'm going to politely tell her if she starts to speak over me. You cannot hear what I'm saying if you are speaking over me. If you are going to speak over me while I'm trying to tell you the things and make you and hold you accountable for the things you said, if you do not want to hear it, I'm going to walk away. Because at some point, at some time, mind you, I'm trying to come at you with grace and mercy. Somebody else is not going to do the same thing. I didn't been raised too right and then been through too much to let you make me lose what I have in store for me and what I have in store for myself and for my son. I'm not going to accept that. But if you think you're going to bombard this conversation or take charge of this conversation, you're not. It is because, I done tried to have conversation after conversation, and it's always the same thing. I can't never finish a sentence. I can't never finish a statement. I can't never get a word in. Ma'am, respectfully, I can't hear you if you can't hear me, so I can't hear what's being said and vice versa. I'm coming at you with respect. But if you keep saying that anything I say or I'm disrespectful, how am I disrespectful because I don't agree? That's not being disrespectful. My son doesn't agree with me with certain things. I'm not going to say, oh my goodness, no, you're being disrespectful. Everybody is entitled to move their own way, feel their own way, and respond their own way. But as long as I'm not being disrespectful, being rude, being ignorant, ma'am, we can have a conversation. I'm never gonna stray from a conversation. So we can have this conversation, but she has to let the conversation happen. She has to let me speak. And if I notice that she doesn't want to do that, I'm going to straightly say to her, everything that you have said about me, and to my son, I'm gonna tell you that it's true because you won't let me get a word in. Meaning you don't want to be held accountable for the things you said. I don't have to accept that, and neither does my son. At some point, at some time, enough is enough. And I told you, as it already was, I was already fed up from other things occurring. So this conversation is gonna happen either this conversation depends all on her. I'm coming in, being prayed up with mercy and grace and nothing but respect. Is either it's on her and what happens. I know how I'm coming in and I know why I'm coming in. Ball's in your court. Ball is in your court. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you get me out of character. Because my son will be looking at how I move to this, how I respond to this, and how I handle this. So in my mind, my biggest thing is he has to see how I handle this. He has to see how I respond to this. He has to see how I word this, because he's going to be looking at me. You know? So my focus is I want my son to see how to handle something with mercy and with grace and respect, but still be able to get your point across. So my biggest thing is my son is looking at me. Again, everything falls on me. I take full accountability for anything, but he's looking at me. And I'd be damned if I move wrong because of what you said. When I could just pull him from you and I will have to figure everything out by myself. That's my main focus, is he's looking at me. Now I gotta do what I gotta do. Definitely gonna pray on it. Definitely gonna ask God to hold my tongue and to be able to focus on, and mind you, like, I'm not going to stray from the conversation. I'm not going to speak on nothing about the past. I'm going to speak on right here, right now. But I definitely am going to bring up you and your significant other got into a fight in front of my son. From my understanding, you started the fight. You never apologized. I'm starting to realize that there's no sense of accountability with her. Never. Like, never. She started a fight with her significant other, and he had apologized to my son. He was like, no, I'm sorry. Even though I don't appreciate what had occurred, I have to give it to him. He apologized to my son. I can't take that from him. Thank you for apologizing to my son. She started the fight though. So you started it, but I said no. Let me ask you a question. So let me ask you two things. I said, who started the fight? He said, she did. I said, now I want you to pay attention to something, honey. Who apologized to you? He said, she didn't. I said, okay. So she started it and she never apologized. There's no sense of accountability. But you're supposed to be so holier than thou, though. But you're getting into an altercation with your significant other in front of my child. If you were so holier than thou and you had so much control over yourself, that would have never had occurred. So, and then you tell him not to listen to me as his mother. What is wrong with you? You're trying to get him to stray from me, and I'm raising a boy to be a man, and you tell him not to listen to me. I want you to make that make sense. You don't have him every day. He's with me 25/8, an extra day and an extra hour. So you have no right to tell him not to listen to me. You are telling him the wrong thing. And if you do not think God is not going to get you for that, again, my hands are clean. My hands aren't in anything, because I'm still going to handle this with grace, and I'm going to let her know how I feel about these things. I don't give a damn if you don't care how I feel, but I'm damn sure never going to let you know, not mine. I don't care respectfully what you do to yours, what you say to yours, how you move with yours, how you raise yours, but not mine. Not mine. You're not going to do that. You're not going to tell him not to listen to me, and I'm raising this boy to be a man. So for you to even say something like that is crazy. You don't tell him not to listen to me. I'm raising him by myself to be a man. And you think you telling him that it's gonna do any good? No, it's not. I'm going to come with humbleness and respect, because at the end of the day, whatever happens to her has nothing to do with me. As long as I know I didn't cuss her out, I didn't put my hands on her, I didn't smack her, I didn't call out her name, I didn't call her nothing. My hands are, I'm coming in clean, and I'm leaving out clean with this conversation, because whatever God has in store for you, sweetheart, your story is already written. I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going to repent for God for anything, because I know how I could come in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you that. Simple as that. I'm not going to give her that energy, because you don't deserve it. but you do deserve to have someone speak to you about something. And my son does deserve someone to have a conversation and be respectful. I'm going to be as respectful as I can be. If I see she's not letting me speak, I'm going to walk away. And at some point in time, she's going to know, okay, well, she walked away for a reason. I don't want to hear, oh, she walked away because she being rude. No, I walked away because if you don't let me speak, you can't hear me. At the age you are now, you are fully aware of these things. I'm not babysitting nobody. I'm not holding nobody's hand. I'm not. You are a grown woman, and I am somebody's mother just as much as you are a mother of 3. Your kids are all grown. Mine is 9. And so imagine how he feels about the things that you're saying to him. And then he's coming home telling me, now he's telling me he doesn't even want to go over there because of the things that you say. I'm going to put that to an end. But I'm going to come with mercy and grace because I don't want my hands to be, and I don't want my hand to get caught in a cookie jar. I don't want to have to go to God and say, oh God, I'm sorry for saying these things to her when I knew better. And the thing is, I know better. I know how I can't come, even though how I would love to come. I know I can't do that. Because if I come with her on any disrespect, God is going to strike me down for it. Because I'm going to get the back end of the stick because he's going to be like, you knew better, Amanda. And he's right. She's not getting that from me. She's not getting that. But she is going to get a conversation. She is going to get it. Excuse me. We need to have a conversation. I'm going to let him repeat everything that was said. And then I'm going to turn around and ask her, are these things true? I'm gonna hear her out. And mind you, whenever she's speaking, I'm not gonna bombard her. I'm not gonna interrupt. I'm not gonna make no crazy faces. I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to hear her out, of course. Because there's, 2 sides to every story, his and hers. So I'm going to hear her out, not an issue. But when it's my turn and I don't get the same thing back, I'm going to turn and tell her, you don't want to be held accountable for nothing you said. You have a good day because you won't see my little one anymore. And this is your fault. My hands are clean. At some point, at some time, a child needs to know that their parent is their safety net, and their parent will stick up for them, and their parent will protect them from danger seen and unseen, hurt and unhurt. Like, at some point in time, a child needs to know, all right, my mom got me the way she said that she got me. My mom is going to make sure that wherever I go, I have a sense of comfortability. Because if I have this conversation with you, and if you think he's going to come over here and you're going to treat him any way, I will come flying to your house. I'm not accepting this until everything cools down and she can apologize and admit her wrong. I'm going to keep him. But at some point, at some time, I'm going to protect my son's heart. I'm a mother. I'm supposed to protect him mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I'm supposed to do this. This is what I'm put here to do. I'm not going to fear who you are. Oh, you live from Jamaica? Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, just simple as that. Sorry, y'all. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night, good night, good night. I know you probably gotta work. Good night, girl. You probably had got off already. Sorry, guys, I'm just gonna do some stretching. Hello. Aw, thank you. Have a good night, girl. I don't know where Triple J is or Double B or J or K or double L. I'm gonna go to the stretching tonight. I know. Gotta pray about it. Hi, Triple J. No, you're fine. Hi. Oh my goodness, people was asking about you too, and I just said, I was like, Triple J, and you popped up. It's like every time I do that, y'all pop up. That is such a blessing. That is so cool. Hello. Oh. I know I'm something that I meant to tell y'all. So, I'm at work. Y'all know my favorite bracelet. So I took off my jacket, right? And I'm like, okay. Maybe like an hour into it, I was like, I'm like, where's my favorite bracelet at? Right? I'm pissed because I can't find my bracelet. And it got to be on my second job because I had it on my arm. And I double checked like everywhere that I was. And I asked everybody, I was like, you know, I said, if you guys see a charm, I mean, a bracelet with charms on it, it's mine. And I was like, it's gold. I'm pissed. Okay, then let me show you this part right here. As you can tell, it's missing, right? So let me see if I can find it. The heart one had broke off. I was like, I'm pissed because that was my favorite one, but I still have to choose. So, right, and then on top of that, let me show you something else. So I'm pissed, right, because y'all know I love my stuff. So then I'm trying to close my bag now. But look, let me show you. Okay, y'all see, it's open, open. Can't show y'all what's in here because a lot of female products in here, pads and lotions and all that stuff. Exactly. So look, I'm trying to see how I'm trying to close my bag, and it's like a few of the teeth, like this particular one, is over here somewhere. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. I got it. It's like right in here. Y'all can see like right in here is where I struggle with it at. Oh my goodness, I feel like I couldn't hold this back all day. Like, see how long, and I don't want to end it in strips. Hello, see, look. I can tell I'm not lying. Look at it. It's like these teeth right here. So funny. So it's been a struggle with this bag all day. I still have my bag though, but the hurt one broke off, and now I don't know where my favorite bracelet is at. So it feels extremely awkward. But let me show y'all, right? So I took, look at this, right? I took a picture of this one, right? one is $14.99. Because y'all know my other one was just like that. Right? I think this one is cute. And then there was another one. Oops, I put the lighting on. That was... Oh, let me see. If I can get it. This one was $19.99. So I was so freaking pissed. I was like, what? So I asked everybody, I was like, you guys, I said, if y'all see a bracelet, I said, please call me because it feels so awkward without having my bracelet on. And I'm so mad. I was like, what the fuck? I was so pissed at my goddamn bracelet. And my damn heart broke off. I said, no, this is not for me. I was like, no. So I'm pissed. I'm mad. I mean, you don't judge me. See? Do I got a link? A link to what? I got an Instagram. So y'all see it? I was so mad. I think this one is pretty, but I really love the gold one. But I like that one too, though. Oh, these were my fries that I had made. Y'all see it? I was trying to listen. He said you got a link. I got an Instagram. I don't know if you want to go to my Instagram. Oh. I got a link to what? I'm so lost. So, Triple J said we did. Oh, I was so mad because I don't know. I just don't know. And look, I'm gonna show y'all. Ready? Look, and I got the heart necklace. So that's why. And y'all know it. Yeah. Look, I got the heart earrings in. Can y'all see them? Both of them in. So I'm a heart girl, like y'all. Listen, I wear my heart on my sleeve, literally. So I was so mad. I'm like, why? I'm like, why? I'm like, why the heart? I'm like, god damn it, right? And then I know yesterday I wore my cherry necklace. I was so mad. Don't mind me stretching, you guys, but I gotta pray and stretch. But besides that. How are y'all? How is y'all night? How are y'all doing? How is life for you guys? You guys have anything you guys want to share that you're going through? Is everything good? Is everything blessed and humble? Are you guys okay? I definitely want some Robux in the morning. I could use it. Not even lie to you. I could really use some Robux in the morning. Oh, this one be cute too. Yeah, see, I really like the heart one. I don't even know. I don't even know where I put it. It broke off and I had picked it up. Because I know this is the piece to it. Right here. Oh, and I know, I finally have a day when I'm able to take my hair out. I'm going to take my hair out. Is it this Saturday? Damn, I don't even know. I can't even get my day. It's either, I don't think it's a Saturday. Oh shit, if it's next Saturday, damn. Is it this Saturday? No. I think it's next Saturday. No, it's the next Saturday because I gotta work my second job Saturday. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my schedule together. But I think I have next Saturday off. Oh my goodness, is it next Saturday? I think it is next Saturday because not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after, because I know I'm doing my son haircut on September. I think it's like September 6th. I don't know what day. Saturday, like the first Saturday in September is when I'm getting my son haircut. So whatever day that is, and I know a week before that, I'm gonna get my hair done, and then I'm gonna get his haircut the week after that. And the reason why I'm doing it like that is because I know there's gonna be a lot of mothers and their sons in the barbershop. Baby, I'm not sending everybody in their child. Oh, thank you. So I'm like, okay, I'm actually gonna get his haircut late Saturday night. I don't even know if I'm even gonna be to work Sunday. Listen, this is a lot, okay? So, I am trying to finesse everything in that I can. So, I'm definitely gonna get his haircut. My money is already put away. Thank you, Triple J, for my hair. Thank you. So, that's already put to the side. So, I wanted to make sure, because if I would have got it done this week, it would have been a struggle because of me not working the first job but having to work the second job. Like I wanted to take my hair out, and I know I'm on Friday both jobs, so I think I'm on both jobs Friday and Saturday. Or I think I only gotta work Friday at my first job but not my second job. So I'm trying to finesse it to where I could take my hair out Friday and have the whole day Saturday to get my hair done. That way I don't gotta worry about, you know, having to go to the second job. So that's why I did it the way that I did it, because I'm like, okay, well, let me have a whole Saturday off and let me have a whole Friday off, to where, you know, I could probably work the first job in the morning and then take my hair out, wash it and everything, and get it all done, and then blow dry and grease it, and then get it done Saturday morning, but not have to worry about, oh my goodness, you know, I have to be to work. So I just want everything to work, God knows. Yeah, that's smart to do it then, because the barbershop is going to be, and that's what I'm seeing. And then what I found out was the guy that I want my son to go to, like I had said earlier on my live, and I'm not being disrespectful. Hi, my love. Hi, Christopher. Oh, give me one second. I'll answer that question. Because my sister goes to him. So she was like, you know, I'm here that he be late. And I was like, why? I'm like, this is, please. I'm like, I've had enough going on. So, and because it was so funny, because I asked my sister, I said, wait a damn minute. I said, how did you know that I was getting a haircut? She was like, duh, because you asked me. I said, yeah, but how did you know the time? She said, because I know you. She was like, I know you're early bird. I was like, oh, early bird catches the worm. Y'all know I would get up at the break of dawn and cook, clean up my house and do everything and take a damn nap. Okay, and then I was like, yeah. So then she showed me a text message, and she was like, you know, he be late a lot, and I was like, now I'm gonna say he was late, because my son used to go to him. He went to him, I think, maybe one time, and he was late. And I was like, you know, respectfully speaking, I'm not gonna, you know, pay you the full price that you want, because you came like an hour late, so I'm not paying you, you know, the full price. His prices are cheaper than the gentleman he does go to now, so it's like, I don't know. Okay, I just fucking don't know. This point, what else does he need for school? No, I actually need nothing. But I do know that. Let me show you something. I'm still here too. So this right here is my laptop. Okay, as you guys can tell. I don't know what the hell Noah did to the wire. It does not work. So I did buy him I have bought him my laptop like at least like 4 times. The one from Best Buy, but then I had to keep taking it back because remember it didn't come with this, and then I felt like things being racist. So I was like, you know, I don't even want it. So I don't know what the hell he did to my wire. I swear to you, I don't know. So what I want to do, because I want to put him in tutoring, right? So I definitely want to start picking up more hours at work. I know how the hell I'm going to finesse this. Okay, this is where the burnout comes in at. And I'm trying to get him a laptop because of his tutoring. Like they do tutoring on the laptop. That's what I had originally wanted to do, but then Noah had noticed that something was missing, and then it was a whole bunch of mess, and I was like, whatever, I'm not. So what I want to get him is a laptop, because his tutoring session would be easier if he's on his own little device. I don't know what the hell he did to mine, and then on top of that, I don't know where the hell Noah put my wireless mouse at. I'm like, what the fuck, yo, what the. So I'm just like, God, please. I feel like it'd be easier if he had his own, because he would know how to work it, and he could do the tutoring, you know, better. And plus, his 3rd grade teacher is gonna be his 4th grade teacher. So I'm like, when I tell you I'm trying to kick shit into gear for Noah's school year, because I know this school year I want Noah to just rock it. You know, like I want him to just score with all straight A's, and I know he could do it as long as I put him in the tutoring. I stick to what I'm doing. I got it. I'm gonna make sure that this year is Noah's year, because his third grade teacher is his fourth grade teacher. He knows him. He knows his strength and he knows his weakness, and so do I. That's where I come in, and I'm like, okay, let's get you into tutoring for this, because I would love to sit down and do it with him. I don't have time all the time, but mind you, I will always make time. Like if I'm cooking and cleaning, I'm helping him with the homework. Say, hey, let me know what you can do by yourself. Let me know what you need help doing. So I always make that time. But if I can't really sit down with him the way that I want to, at least I can say, okay, I'm at work, but I know he's on computer with his tutors, or I'm cooking, but I know I can help him now. So I'm trying to make this year be no year. I don't give a damn what I gotta do or what I gotta sacrifice. I'm gonna make sure this is his year. If I tell you, if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna make sure this year is Noah's year. I'd be damned if it's not, because there's no reason why he can't be. Oh, thank you. There was one that he had that he liked, but it was supposed to have, like, how they have these, right? How they have these and they come apart, right? Something must be real funny. So I have bought it for him like 2 to 3 to like 4 times, but I will always notice that something was missing. So I'm like, yo, and the first time I bought it for him, I went to Best Buy, bought it for him, and I said, Mom, something is missing. You know how they have the, like, when it comes apart, it has the pin, that you could, do it with. He said, my son is missing. So I'm like, what's missing? He was like, Mom, the pin is missing. So I'm like, oh, good observation, because I didn't even notice it. And mind you, it did say that it came with it, right? So then I went back to the Best Buy. No, I had got, no. That was like the second or third time. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sit down for a second so I can try to explain the story. Let me put some shorts on because I don't really know this. Give me a second. I don't know if anything to get home. Where am I? I should be covered. I don't want to be showing anything. Like, anything. It's just right? So I want to try some shorts on. Yeah, so I was like, okay, so he noticed that it wasn't missing. So I had bought that one from Norwalk. That was like the second or third time that I had got it. That was the last time. So that had to be like the third or fourth time that it was I either bought it 3 times or 4 times, but it was always something, right? So I'm like, okay. So I had got it, and he was like, Mom, the pen is missing. I'm like, okay. I don't know what the hell it was. I know the damn thing came apart and it was supposed to come with a pen. Don't ask me nothing else. No one can tell you all the other stuff, because I was like, what the hell is all of this stuff, okay? He was like, Mom, that's how you do it. I said, listen, I'm not as techno as you are. Get me a phone, I could call and text you. I can't do nothing else. I can go live, right? So I took it to the one that's closer to where I am. So the guy had told me, he was like, oh, you would have to bring it back to the store that you originally bought it from, and they would have to check the camera to make sure that the pin wasn't in there. So I said, you're accusing me of stealing a pin that I just paid about $300, $400 for, something like this, and you think I'm gonna come in here for a damn pin? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I genuinely felt like I was being racially profiled, because I genuinely didn't feel that someone of a different ethnicity would have gotten the same treatment. And in that moment, I've never had that, so I was like, you know what, I'm not, like, I was furious, right? So then when I went to Norwalk, because he was like, oh, you got to bring it back to the original store. I said, no, you don't. As long as, I said, if you buy a product from Best Buy, you can return it to any Best Buy. As long as you have your original receipt, you can bring it back. It doesn't matter where you bring it from. He was like, oh, well, they got to check the camera to make sure that the pin wasn't in there. I said, you got to be kidding me, right? I said, I've never heard that. I've never heard them tell somebody that they got to check the camera. I was like, first of all, when I purchased it, it was closed. And when I walked out the door, nothing was open. So that's what my mom had told me. She said to me, the next time have them open it to make sure that you have everything that you're supposed to have. And I didn't think about it then, because I never experienced something like this, so I didn't know that was even gonna, happen. Sorry, I'm stretching. So I took it to Norwalk, and the gentleman that had helped me return it, because I didn't even want it because of what had occurred. And I told him what happened. He said, that's what he said. I said, yes. I said, that's what he told me. He was like, are you serious? I said, yo, this is why I'm all the way back down here. I said, because I was told I had to come to the original store that I purchased it from, and y'all got to check the cameras. And mind you, the same gentleman that had helped me purchase it is the same gentleman that helped me return it. So I was very appreciative. That it wasn't somebody different. I'm glad it was him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me was a blessing, that the same person that helped me buy it is the same person that helped me return it, because he could tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's true 100%, and you can bring it back to any Best Buy, and they don't need to check the camera for DM. That's what I was seeing. And when I told him, he said, you know what, I'm so sorry that you even experienced that. I said, you know what, thank you, but it's not your fault. I said, I appreciate you helping me purchasing it. I said, I appreciate you explaining it to me. I was like, thank you for even being kind. You know what I'm saying? And I was slightly flustered, but of course, I would never take that out on him, because y'all know that's not how I am. And he was like, I'm sorry that happened. I said, thank you for your kindness. You know what I'm saying? Because, he didn't have to say, oh, well, I apologize that happened to you, because, he didn't do it. So, I was very, very appreciative of him being kind. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I can't. And let me tell you something. I never stepped foot back inside that Best Buy ever again, because I feel like that was uncalled for, and I've never heard nobody tell me nothing like that. I'm like, I could see if the box was open. If I had asked them, hey, can you open the box, and then I was digging in it, that's different. The box was fully closed. Nothing was open. I'm like, when we got home, and mind you, I had brought it back the next day because my son had noticed it that night. So I said I could see if it was like a week or like a month, and I'm trying to bring it back, and I'm seeing something. Then I'd be like, nah, something not right, because you didn't have it too long not to notice something is missing. You know what I mean? So it was literally brought back the next day. Soon as I had got off my first job, I drove down there. Well, when I had drove to the first Best Buy, I drove there. Then after the man said what he said to me, I had drove back to the one in Norwalk. That's why I tell you guys, I handle things with grace, and I handle things with mercy, because I never know, what if the gentleman that had helped me was like, oh yeah, she did take it and things of that nature. So, I make sure that I handle things with respect. I get respect. I gave it. I gave it, and he gives it back. It's just, that's why I'm not like, when I tell you, like, I promise you, I am not letting nobody get me on my character, because it's not called for. Because that same person that I'm being disrespectful to, that one, A, has nothing to do with it. B, didn't do nothing wrong. I might still need that person. So let's say, God forbid, if I would have been rude to him, he could have been like, well, you know what, you did still. But he could have said something crazy. So I'm very appreciative of how I move when it comes to people. And again, my biggest thing is my son is looking at me. I have to watch how I talk to people, what I say, where I say, and why I say, because I have this little boy looking up at me. I'm raising him to be a man. I can't raise him to be kind and generous and humble if I'm sitting up here, oh no, you fat mother. I'm leading this right now. It's falling all on me. I can't break. I can't burn out. I can't act ignorant. I can't be foolish. I can't. Everything is riding on me. He's looking at me. I'm the one that has to raise him to be a man. So, I have to lead by example. There's no way I could tell my son, oh, well, be kind and be humble and be generous, and I'm overreacting like a goddamn buffoon. He gonna look at me like, Mom, what the hell? Like, yo, like, what? That's a normal thing to not crash out, isn't it? That's a normal thing to not, no, because some people just, they lose it. Like, some people just lose it, or they just get fed up, or they just get tired, and they just, you'll be surprised how many times someone has been trying to help somebody, and they will take their frustration out on that person that's trying to help them. What are you doing? They're not the ones that caused the problem. They're not the ones that caused the issue. They're not the ones that sold something to you. So now whoever you have to deal with, you got to remember, it's not them. It's somebody new. Don't give them that energy, because they're helping you. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting up here helping you, and if you think you're about to be disrespectful, I will decline your help. And you can go somewhere else and figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? Are there any other stores that you can get? Yeah, I could get it from like a holder. I could do Walmart. I could do Target. I do things like that. Of course, 100%. That's nice to help your son grow up to be. And I'm like I tell people all the time. I understand. I am not perfect. I never said appearance that, oh my goodness, I don't go through things. I'm not sitting up here standing there in times when I'm ready to lose my goddamn mind because y'all gonna see me on here being a goddamn buffoon sometimes. But my child was never around. Sometimes I get to the point where I've had enough. I am human, but I try not to show that frustration in front of my son. Now, if I'm frustrated at something he do, oh, his ass going here my damn mouth. But in any other aspect, it's not for him to hear and it's not for him to see. I still have to remember, I am a mother before I am anything. Simple as that. And that's just how I'm looking at it. Like, I'm looking at it from that perspective of, he's looking at me. I'm mommy. Good Lord. We will get him one. Oh, thank you. I'm just not trying to be hypocritical. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not trying to be dishonest. I'm not trying to be rude. I am trying to teach my son, baby, there's a way to handle everything. There's a way to go about everything. But you don't let this world get to you. Baby, if you sit down and you take a minute, you will figure it out. Like, I have to be the one that leads by example. There's no way I can sit here and burn out and crash out in front of him because he's gonna think, well, since my mom is doing that, I can do it. I can't. And I cannot be the reason why my son crashes out. I cannot be the reason why he misses a blessing. I can't be the reason, but I tell you one thing, I will stick up for myself and for my son when I am supposed to. I don't give a damn who don't like it. He is a child and I am his mother. I will protect him mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And whoever don't like it, you can kick rocks. Because I'm going to stand up and protect mine at any given time. I'm not doing it. Herbo J said, I agree. You have to set the good example always when you do. Like, I'm telling you guys, I am trying to have humbleness with everything that I do and everything that I walk into, you know, and I'm asking God, you know, hold my tongue, give me mercy and give me understanding of what's going on and what's happening, because God, I don't want to be upset, you know, I don't want to be angry, I don't want to go into something letting my anger get to me and then I just get frustrated and then I lose it. He's looking at me. I can't. Like, I cannot fail with anything that I do because I have him looking at me. That's why I work the way I work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not. This is what a good mother does. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to have my shirt in the back because it's slightly loose and I don't want no slip-ups or nothing like that. That's my leg, if you guys are wondering. No, and I feel like there's so much writing on me because people say things like, you know, when a child gets older, they go off of like their parent, right? Which is cool and whatever. But I don't want my son being in any dark mindset that I used to be in. I don't want my son feeling like he has to shut down. That I want to be that mother he comes to. I want to be that mother he has a conversation with. I want to be that mother where he can say, okay, no, my mom is going to buggle, but I know I can go to her. I don't want my son, if my son feels like he can't come to me, I would feel the way as a mother, because I gave birth to you, I held you for 9 months. So for you not to be able to come to me, something is wrong, something's not right, what's wrong? I want that type of relationship with my son to where he could be like, okay, I know my mom gonna be mad at me, but I know she's gonna keep it real with me. I don't want my son to stray from me. You know, I know they say as these kids get older, you know, they get worse. I'm going to pray and pray and pray and pray that I have an amazing relationship with my son, and he's 9. So this is why I want to make sure that I can protect him and keep him safe in any aspect that I can, because I'm his mother. I never want to drop the ball, and I never want to, you know, I never want to fail. Triple J, don't respond to that. Please don't. You know, so my son is 9. And then it was so funny, right? Today at my first job, I told this man, I said, I have a 9-year-old just about to telling me. He said, you're not 15? I said, I wish. He was like, I do not believe you got a son. I said, my son is 14 and a half. He was like, no. I said, yes. I said, my baby is 14 and a half. Y'all didn't see us back to back, side by side, face to face. Y'all see it? I'm a short little thing. I'm really fucking tall. Sorry, I'm trying to tie my shirt up because I don't want any slip ups. So I'm trying to tie my shirt. That way it's not no type of slip ups on here. It's 14 and a half. My baby is 9. He'll be 10 soon. Alright, I just want to make sure that, you know I gotta check on my babies, you know that. Listen, this is my gym. Right here, this is my gym. Thank God for everything. Like, your reel. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, I got a question. When somebody reposts your reel, what does that mean? Because it said that somebody had reposted my reel. I was like, oh Lord. You judging like that. Oh Lord have mercy. You know what they say? They say that men don't think with their mind. They think with their downstairs parts. Listen, when I say this, I don't mean no disrespect, but if a man didn't think with that body part so much, maybe his ass wouldn't be in so much shit. You know? Why is it 3:07 in the morning? Where you at? The time is now. It's 11:07. I gotta work my first job from 9, so I don't gotta get up till 6. So, you know, I could stay on till maybe about like 12. Because I get, 6 hours of sleep. And then, I gotta wake up at 7 to 8. And then I leave at 8 because I'll be to work at 9. So I want to kind of just, stretch a little bit. That's all. I'm about to what's the name of it? What is so I don't know where you live at, but baby. I'm gonna show you my favorite stretch right now. I'm gonna show you my favorite stretch. This is my favorite stretch of all. Hi, Double B. Double B is in the Snowden. Oh, so someone said Okay, let's see. So someone said, men just want a 50-50 relationship where both parties care and contribute equally. I think that, but you would be surprised. Somebody says sad, but don't let her negativity take your joy. That part, Corey, that part. His favorite subject is math. Noah is like, his third grade teacher seen him doing math, right? And so one day, his third grade teacher seen him doing math. And a fifth grade teacher had came downstairs and he wanted to see, the math that Noah was doing. So he pulled the teacher to the side and he was like, hey, I seen him doing math. And this child actually does better than some of my fifth grade students in doing math. So that's when I asked Noah, was he interested in doing fifth grade math? And Noah was like, yeah. So that's why I said this year, when I tell you I want this to be I'm not gonna I don't give a I'm not letting nothing or nobody stop this year from being his year. I'll be damned. Because if a door can open by the grace of God when it comes to math with my son, I'm going to let him walk through it. I am not going to stop that. I don't give a damn if I got to work 3 jobs. I'm going to make sure that this is his year. Like, I'm going to make sure he does tutoring. I'm going to make sure I'm hands-on with him. I'm going to make sure I do the multiplication cards, the reading, the writing. I don't give a damn if I got to sacrifice my sleep. I'm going to make sure this is his year. I'm going to make sure that I stay on my grind. Financially with both my jobs, I may have to pull back just a little to make sure I'm more hands-on. When I tell you I am so ready to financially just go, because I'm ready to not buy nothing for myself, not want nothing for myself, and of course, me being a woman, obviously, some cute stuff. Let me tell you something. I will go, not speaking this, but I will go numb to anything I see. If it's gonna help my son with his future, and if I don't give a damn if I want a bottle or whatever, I'm not gonna buy it. When I tell you I'm so focused financially for my son, I'm doing this for my son. When I tell you I'm so ready to sacrifice it all for this child, like, that's why I'm going hands-on. I'm so ready. I see big bosses in London. I'm gonna show you my favorite stretch. Hold on, I got you. I gotta let them have their guy moment, Yep, you better come through. He said, not much here, just living my blessed life, my best blessed life. The future is a plan for a reason. You better speak it into existence for my baby, okay? Double B, you just met Daryl. He was on here, but he said he had to go. I'm pretty sure he probably had to get, for work. So he was on here. I know, they were asking about you. Of course, you know how y'all are. I call it the little bros club. It's so freaking cute. Sometimes y'all make me jealous. I don't got a damn friendship like that. That's right. Okay, so somebody must say favorite stretch. So this is my favorite stretch. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to focus on something. That has to be my favorite stretch. Double B said that's your good. He's that very talented. Just invest in the future. That part. That's why when me and my son was talking about money earlier. And he was like, oh my, if I had money, I would spend it. I said no. I said, and this is the reason why when you have money, I don't let you spend it like that. I said, because I want you to learn about investing and saving. I said, so you don't want to spend all your money, honey, you know, at one time, because everybody says I have a strong jawline, and that's where people start asking me, was I really born a man? I mean, I don't, respectfully speaking, there's nothing plastic. You know, there's nothing that was implanted, or, you know, there's no type of butt shots or no type of silicone boobs. Like, there's none of that. Like, this is all woman, sweetheart. A lot of people don't believe I was born a woman, which is cool. That's what I'm saying. So, but you know, I don't want to throw too much at him. You know, he's, you know, I still gotta, you know, because he still got, you know, the tutoring, and he still got taekwondo, and he still has the maths, and he still has tutoring. So I don't want to throw too much at him, but you know, I want to throw, you know, little things at him here and there, but I don't want to overcrowd his mind. You know, he's still 9, and I still want him to be a child. You know, plus he still got to deal with like surgeries and operations and things of that nature. So I don't want to put too much on him. Hi everybody, hello. But you know, I want to make sure that I teach him, you know, about, you know, more things than just spending money, baby. It's about saving money, and in order to make money, you gotta spend money. So, you know, he's still 9, you know, and I'm definitely gonna teach him, but I don't want to throw too much at him at one time. I just see really great things for my son's future. My son really wants to be a doctor, and anything that I could do now. Oh, good night, Poland Spring. I love the name. Anything that I could do now to help him with his future now, I'm going to make sure that I do. I'm not going to, and this is my thing, right, for my son, I don't let him have no excuses, right, because I don't have no excuses. And you know, people may say things like, oh my goodness, you go so hard on him, you go too hard. No. Respectfully speaking, and I'm going to be very honest, I don't care if this was a girl, I would go just as hard on her. And to be honest with you, just keeping it a buck with you, if this was a girl, I would have went harder on a girl. I would have went harder on a girl. If you have good credit into your account. So I wanted to open like a little savings for Noah. And just have like certain things going like towards him. So that way, like when he gets older, you know, like when he turns 18, you know, I'm hoping that with him having the love of numbers, that will help him, you know, with the scholarship for school. So there are moves that I'm definitely gonna make for him to better his future. But y'all gotta remember, I'm still only one person, so I'm gonna do as much as I can. I still just have to take it each day at a time. You know what I mean? So sorry, I just needed that stretch for a second. Making no excuses. That much is true. That much is very, very true. But I would feel comfortable with knowing that, you know, he has something to himself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Arthur said, hello, beautiful and sweet. I like you. You are so down to earth. God bless you. Well, thank you. I agree. You know, I definitely think that credit isn't. I have really good credit. But again, I still want him to be able to have something, you know, financially for himself. Oh, not somebody said hi. I need your love, child. The only person that need my love right now is Jesus. I need Jesus' love right now. So I definitely do agree. I agree with you 100%. I definitely do. Sorry, y'all, my shirt is not. I don't know why it's not going. how long I can hold it for. Let me see. Let me see. So double B, I agree with you. I definitely do agree with you. Let's see. Let's see how long I can do. You're right. If you put 10 a week till you don't hear one. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, I definitely do agree with the credit. I agree. But I feel like he should also be able to, you know, financially be okay as well. You know what I'm saying? So both to me will always be a good thing and a smart thing. So that's how I'm looking at it. Yeah, that credit score affects so much in life. A lot of big companies look at the score salary. And you know what's so crazy? I don't, maybe it's just me, right? That much is, I agree. Buying a house, getting a car, you know what I'm saying? Everything. And something that I don't understand is maybe it's something that I don't understand. Companies to the whole nine. You know, why look at my credit score when I'm trying to get a job? You know, I could be trying to get a job to, you know, pay off my bills so that way I could get better credit. I mean, don't look at my credit and say, well, damn, it's crappy, so we can't hire him. I mean, that's a bit much because everybody moves different for different reasons. So, again, this is where I say you never know somebody's story. That's how I look at it. Let me see how long. Ooh, I don't want to fall. That is so cool that I can do that. Oh, my shirt is not staying. Jesus, what's going on? I was trying to think how long I can hold it for. Oh, me, I was, what I just said about the credit, I said, I don't, and maybe I just don't understand, but I feel that if someone is trying to get hired for a job, right, what is the purpose? And again, you know, maybe I don't have an understanding, right? I don't understand why I look at their credit score and say, well, their credit score is crappy, so we can't hire them. What I feel like is, you know, someone is trying to get a job to either pay off those bills to build up their credit. So my thing is, don't look at their score and say, oh, well, they're not good enough. You got to start from somewhere. I mean, maybe I'm just that much of a humble, generous person that I don't mind trying to give somebody a chance because you got to start from somewhere. I mean, when you hit rock bottom, the only way you can go is up. But it's like, damn, when you feel like so many doors done closed in your face, it's like, well, all right, God, what do I do? This is where some people give up. I get it. I understand it. I acknowledge it. And I even accept it because sometimes when you fall and you hit rock bottom, you're like, all right, God, I done did everything I had to do. What am I supposed to do now? That's where you know you gotta have that small amount of faith that you're gonna be okay. And I don't think that's cool. You know, because when you hit rock bottom, some people just say they tap out. And they be like, you know what, I done did everything I was supposed to do. Lord, I done tried. Lord, it's not working. You know, I tap out. If you just have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope, you will be fine. But sometimes that little bit of hope is the most hardest thing to hold on to. Because you're like, okay, I quit, you know, I give up, and I get it. So I definitely understand why some people do tap out. I just don't want nobody to tap out. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there, done that. So I will always tell somebody, keep going. Like, you know, I don't care how many doors close in your face. God is going to make sure that another one opens. That's how I genuinely feel about these things. So my thing is, give people a chance. You don't know somebody's story. You don't know their sacrifice. You don't know their path. You don't know what they going through. You gotta give somebody. Sometimes in life, all a person needs is just for somebody to believe in them, and they can score. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got it. I mean, come on. People are human. It's like, what happened to humanity anymore? It's like, it's just not there anymore. It's crazy and it's sad, honestly. Oh, this feels so good on my body. I'm stretching my legs out. I don't know if you can see them. That's where the company you keep kicks and never keep people around you or hinder you. God helps you a lot. But faith with the work is that much is true. That much is true too. And like I told you guys before, I genuinely believe that that's crazy. That's like saying it's illegal to not hire somebody because their ethnicity or their or the gender that they want to be. That's crazy. That's some bullshit. Like, that's ridiculous. Can you imagine, right? You have somebody in front of you that is hard worker, dedicated, really just trying to pay off their bills, and they really just want a job so they can focus on what they need to focus on, and you tell them, no, we're not going to hire you because your credit score is low. And I'm keeping a buck. And Lord knows I don't mean no harm, right? Turns out you got a couple collection agencies trying to collect the past medical bill from, and that's another thing I don't agree with. Medical bills are just too goddamn high. Like, what the some people go in thinking you about to save their life, and as soon as they see the goddamn bill, they be like, just flatline, because ain't nobody got time for that. Impacting your score, your perspective, this is why. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's genuinely, and that's why. And I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. Sometimes, but when he hires someone less qualified, but who possesses a better 3-digit than you do, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Just because somebody has a better credit score than you do, they get hired. And like you said, okay, less qualified than you are. Like, it's so crazy how so many people have been less qualified for a job and got in. I'd be like, wait a damn minute, don't you got a master's and a bachelor? And an ABC, XYZ, HINJK, elemental P, don't you got all that? And somebody that just got a high school diploma got that job? What the fuck? And that's what the article said. That it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how some people really will bust their ass to really, get these diplomas and get these degrees and get these things that they need, and then you walk in, you're confident because okay, I know I'm certified for this, I got years of experience, I know I'm the man for the job, and somebody else comes and snatch it right under your feet, and you're like, wait a damn minute, now I know you're not qualified as much as I am, so how the hell they get it and I didn't get it? And I'm gonna be very honest with you, and as much as I don't want to say this, you gotta be careful who you say no to, because sometimes that might be somebody's last no that they willing to hear before they just lose their shit. Listen, and I'm not saying that someone has a right to do that, but sometimes you gotta be careful with who you tell no to, because somebody can be on their last no and they can just snap. Lord knows I would never say that that's not right. Lord knows I would never say that I'm speaking that. But these things have occurred where someone has told somebody no and they went back and just lost it. I'm never gonna say that that's right. I'm never gonna agree to that. But honey, when people gotta feed their families, take care of their bills, they lose it. They lose it. Listen, I didn't want to say it. I wanted somebody else to say it. I wasn't gonna say it. I wanted to say that, but I didn't want nobody to get offended, so I'm gonna read what Double B said. Doctors spend all that money to go to school. They don't make money for like 10 years. See, I was gonna say that, But I didn't want nobody to get offended. So I'm reading what the movie said. I didn't say he said it. I agree. I know it's a fact, but you know, some people are like, oh my goodness, she don't know what she's talking about. Like, y'all, shut up. I agree, 100%. Because remember, no one wants to be a doctor, so that's why I'm saying, you know what, wherever I can help in that, you know, wherever his strengths are, and he can get like a scholarship or something, cool, boom. You know, we don't gotta worry about that because it's a scholarship. So I agree. I agree with you 100%. I agree. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I agree 100%, and that's why. Like, they're having some doctors, and it's crazy because, like, when I go to the doctor with Noah, do you know that they gotta pay for parking? I was like, what the f? That's so damn. They gotta try to save somebody's life and pay for parking. They don't got time for that. I was like, yo, and my sister was like, you know, they probably get reimbursed for that. I said, girl, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I wouldn't be. And for that greedy, that's somebody that has to focus on saving somebody's life, gotta be in their mind, like, oh, well, did I pay the meter? Like, bro, what? Your mind on the meter, but you're supposed to be making sure that I'm still alive on this damn table. Like, what the hell? That's why they be having attitude. Yo. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's a lot on one person. Having to be concerned about saving somebody's life who they done got cut open, and then they gotta make sure that this person that done came in here leaves out. And they probably got family on their mind, bills on their mind, the damn parking meter on their mind, groceries on their mind. It is a lot. Like, it genuinely is a lot. And like, that's why I tell people, if you got more than one child and you a single parent, baby, I salute you, because I don't know how the heck you do it. Like, with the way it's crazy. Like, when I go to the grocery stores sometimes, I be seeing people bills. Like I told you, like, I've heard people say, you know, look how much my bill was, and I don't even have me. I just was like, So that's why a lot of times I'm thankful that I do only have one son, because I only gotta focus on me and my son. And yeah, you know, it's not easy, but I'm grateful. I listen, cause no, again, if it comes into my future that this man is a good man, he's gonna hold us down, you know, then I don't mind. You know, it's cool. You understand? But until then, listen, it's gonna be me and my 9-year-old till the damn wheels fall off, cause I'm not. And then you gotta think about formula or diapers and what. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm telling you. Seriously, like, doctors have a lot that they gotta deal with. That's why I tell you, like, people that work on the front line are respected, you know? Doctors, you know, police officers, you know, ambulance drivers, you know. I give them the utmost respect because they don't really be getting paid the way that everybody think that they be getting paid. And it's like, yo, you complaining about somebody else's paycheck, you might want to shut the hell up and focus on what you got going on. Cut it out. Or when people be like, oh, I pay for your salary, and because you pay for their salary, they're trying to make sure that you stay safe or that you stay alive. I mean, what there has to be a balance. Not all of them though. Because some of them, you just be like, yo, you just an asshole for no reason. Like, cut it out. And again, I get it. But at the same time, this is where I'm going to stay. It's no need, like, you can't get mad at somebody because this is the occupation you chose to go into. I agree. Now, I'm not going to say all, but because, you know, some really do want to help the community. You know, some really do want to just be able to talk to somebody and be like, yo, what's up with you tonight? You know, why you tripping? What happened? You and your lady got into it? Man, cool off for the night. Or, sis, what happened? You tripping? Girl, cool off for the night. You know, there's a way to get through to the community without just doing it for the perks and the benefits and for the pension. You know, you can be a part of the community, you know? I agree. Listen, I don't disagree with not one thing you thought. Now, Triple J, you still there or did you leave? He probably had to go. I don't know. Oh, it's cold. My window open, it's cold. That is true though. They be doing like 100,000 surgeries and be eating a bologna sandwich. They good, but they I like my bologna fried. Mad lettuce. I like my lettuce mouth watering. Don't judge me. You know, when you gotta think about saving somebody's life and then, you know, your family or, you know, the hours that you putting in and you gotta pay for a damn meter. It's like, yo, what the hell? In this world, you gotta make your own way. That part you do. That's why I tell people all the time, I'm not gonna hold you. I respect anybody hustle and grind because, baby, you gotta get it how you get it, when you can get it, how you can get it, where you can get it, and why you can get it. So, and people be doing like little things on the side, like if they doing hair, or they doing feet, or they doing nails, or they doing eyebrows, or they selling their artwork. Listen, bills still come in on a daily basis, regardless if it's up as you taking care of yourself or you taking care of a family. But you gotta take care of something or somebody. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. This life is not easy. Again, like with my generation, like when we were younger, things were not an arm and a leg and an eye and a soul and a spirit, and you know what I'm saying? See, community. See, that's what I'm about. He said, I'm still here. I was just answering the email. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. This weekend, we having a basketball tournament for the inner city play ball. And I set the time, give them some knowledge, don't like seeing kids on the streets with nothing to do. So I feel as though we have to help you. See, that's stuff that I like. That's why for me, right? I will always say community centers, basketball coaches, and barbers. I think, to me, hold a high sense of reputation because, you know, I just look at men in such a different light. And in such a, because I believe that these men are literally the future. You know, you raising your daughters, you raising your boys, you raising your household. King, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I work at a group home and see the struggle, the youth go doing it. And it's, you see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of man that I would like in my life. Somebody that see the struggle, know the struggle, been through it, and now sitting back saying, yo, we got you. You know, you don't need to be on these streets doing that. Talk to me, you know, like just as a man. You know, these young men need men to look up to. I salute it all day. I give you nothing but the best props and the best blessings on this earth. Somebody said hi, 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 hi. Nollywood Shorts TV? Why is it Nollywood and not Hollywood? Hi, my love. That's why I tell y'all, like, I think it's extremely important for my son to be around men. You know what I'm saying? But good men, good energy, that got something going for their life. And even, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I would even let somebody that have been in prison tell my son, listen, this ain't the life you want to live. Like, I would have him around somebody like that to have a conversation with him with, so they can tell him hands on, this ain't what you want, young man. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you need. You know, you have a life, you live it. I'm not gonna stop, you know, nothing. You know, if someone that has been through the fire can tell my son something because he may be going down that path, whichever he never does, I'm not gonna be like, oh, nah, you can't. Oh, no, you got it. Go ahead. Talk to him. Go ahead. Because if you experienced it firsthand and you could tell this little boy, or you could tell this teenager, or you could tell this young man, this ain't what you want. And they can change it and do something with their future. They can do better. They can want better. They can feel better. I salute it all day. That's 100%. It's that part. Triple J said I could work elsewhere for more money. But there is something like, excuse me. Let me start from the beginning. I could work elsewhere for more money, But there is nothing like that feeling when 5 years later, you see a kid you had in a group homestay. I was able to get a job and have my own apartment by the grace and mercy of you guys. Double we said I was just in the system and it sucks. That was, oh, you was? I didn't know that. Triple J said in one, and the last saw said I'm now in college and no longer hanging on the street. See, salute, my love. See, that's the type of man that I want, you know, like just somebody that's a good man and that sees these boys for men, you know, they don't just see him as a name. You're not just a name, baby, you put it for a reason. And having men in community centers that you're able to go to and have these conversations and know that you want to see these kids do better. And like you said, you see them later down the line and you're like, you know what? Thank you for, you know, staying on me, having the conversations with me, helping me through those emotions, helping me through those feelings. Thank you, because now I'm in college and I'm no longer hanging out on the street. You know, I'm not dead and I'm not in nobody's jail cell. So thank you. That's the feeling that I want me to be able to give my son. You know what I'm saying? Just that, just being a man and wanting to be there for this generation of these boys, because these boys, they don't always have fathers. These boys need men that they could go to. I respect it. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. You're doing the right thing. You most definitely are doing the right thing. I applaud you 100%. So thank you for even wanting to be a part of this youth and wanting to help these gentlemen. Thank you, because somebody got to do it. And you think about it, like these men that want to help these kids and these boys aren't even their kids. So I respect that 100%. That's a man. That's a man. You a damn good man. And I'm gonna give it to you. You a damn good man. I'm not, now that I will never let nobody take you. Nobody but not future references. Nobody but not ever get on here and say he not a man, because I'm gonna cuss you out. Because he is a man. That's a man. That is what you call a man. So listen, I always got your back. Listen, I got you. I will always have your front, your back, your left, your right, your side. Listen, I got you, boo. I got you. That's, you know what type of man it takes to have his heart in this and want to be there for somebody's child that's not his, and is able to tell somebody, have a seat, bro. What's going on? And that will be willing to listen to them and hear him out and be able to even sometimes be able to be like, I done been in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? When you had that connection with the youth in the community, yo, that's a blessing to be able to have that, because you know how many kids go off of that. Sometimes you know how many of these boys just need somebody to hear them out, or just need somebody to just talk to them and not at them. Do you know how many kids just need time? Just give them time, hear them out, see what's wrong. See, yo, what can I do? You want to talk? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It is a lot, and you willing to put your time in on that. It's a blessing. Man, listen. God gonna open that gate and say, you know what, come here, my child. Because you did what you were supposed to do. Yeah, like because I would never want somebody's child to just be a number or a name. Like, no, because they are worth, like, this generation is worth so much more than just these streets, baby. These streets gonna be here forever. What are you doing with yourself? What are you applying? What talent? Everybody has a talent. I don't give a damn if it's talking fast. Everybody has a talent. My secret hidden talent is singing. My talent is being a mother. Hell, I ain't think I was gonna be good in it, but I'm great at it. I'm never gonna take my talent away from me. I'm never gonna do that. I was here for a reason, and I believe everybody was. It's that part for me. That's why they say everybody deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. Because some of these parents just don't even care. They come in, see the kids got on new clothes, knowing that they ain't got no job, or seeing that they child driving around in the car, knowing that they ain't even got their damn license and it's not their car. Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? heat on. I'm cold. Oh, hi, Kay. You're right. Big boss. Your number. And when that number becomes 18, you're out of the streets again. That part. And that's not what we promoting over this way. Being a city kid, you always gotta be tough. You could never relax so you don't get to be a kid. And I think that's not like, I feel like these kids don't even know what it's like to be kids. It's sickening how nowadays, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay, Kay gotta go. Well, have a good night, Kay, because he said good night. Oh, I'm sad. I love you. Have a good night, though. Listen, you know we gotta acknowledge you, boo. I see you, right? Like when we were younger and growing up, you know, we could go outside and play and not have to worry about, you know, too many things happening. Like we could go outside and go to the park and stay all night. We didn't have to, it didn't close at dusk or nothing like that. Now, please, you can't even go to the goddamn beach no more and stay. Like there was a time when you go to the beach all night and they won't say nothing to you. It's sad. Like it's really, really sad how, and I'm not even gonna say things changed, but people changed it. You know what I mean? People did this. And it's sad because if things could be the way that they used to be, I'm pretty sure none of these things would be happening, you know? Leave what God has. Leave it alone. Stop trying to change it. Because the more people try to change it, the more they're going to fuck it up. You said it's because everyone wants to say damn mine. That part. Nah, I'm not going to say everybody because you still got some good people out there. Yeah, back on the streets and then go on in school where people will tell you to your face they don't care for you once you're don't realize your mind needs to stand. I agree. The park in certain areas is needles all over the place, not all places, but there are some places the kid is afraid to go out their own home. That part, and it's that because it used to be safe in church. It used to be safe in your home. You're not even safe in church no more. That's when you know it is over. It's sad how you can't even go to pray to church and praise the Lord without thinking, oh my goodness, you know, I don't know, you know, who got some. It's sickening. It is sickening, and you're not even safe inside your own home. That is sad. That is sickening. Like, and some people pay for these high system tech and all of this, and people still get inside your home. It's sad. Like, I just wish that people could genuinely want it to go back to the way it used to be, when we could go outside and our kids could play in. Again, you know, we could tell each other, kids, hey, you know, baby, don't cross the street, you know, car is coming, without somebody getting offended. If things could go back to that, can y'all imagine how much of a better place that this world would be? Because again, it would be a community. It wouldn't be about self. You know what I mean? You say, if that's the hood, you learn a lot of things good and bad. That part is true. You know what I'm gonna say though? And I'm gonna keep it a book. I am not against the child growing up in the hood because I do feel like they see more instead of it being like a little suburban area, because you know you don't see things like that. Though they definitely stick together, and I would rather my son see certain things, right? Because as he gets older, he'll be like, yo, I gotta go. You know, he'll learn how to see things quicker and acknowledge things quicker and be like, yo, like, you know, we gotta, like, he would know. I am never against a child seeing something, right? Because to me, that makes them tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you should see somebody, you know, getting bang bang or nothing like that. But, you know, I don't think that a child should be excluded from seeing everything, because I feel like the more they see, unfortunately, I think they will respond better to certain things. You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective. Oh, well, hi, stranger. We haven't seen you in a while, Sergio. Where the hell your ass been at? On somebody else's live at school. You know you're not team piano no more. It's alright. We get it. Now, maybe some people will disagree. Yeah, I grew up in a rough environment, but did everything humanly possible to change. My situation was always the Buccaneer had to walk past games to get to the library. Listen, it be like that sometimes, and I'm pretty sure. So let me ask you, but going through all that makes me appreciate where I'm at in life now. That's what I'm saying, right? And I want to know, right? So, did you ever walk past them when you were walking to the library, and did they ever tell you, yo, make sure you go to school, or, you know, make sure, you know, you hit them books? Because, like, usually, you know, I don't think that most of them will tell a child, oh, nah, man, you shouldn't be, I mean, some of them do, though. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You slowing off. But, you know, I think that a lot of them, like a lot of the older gang members will tell a child, yo, stay in school. Stay in school, because this is not the place for you. I feel like a lot of the newer generations that swear that they gang members and ain't even what behind the ears will try to get somebody to be in a gang. Don't nobody want to deal with that? No. What's so crazy? Most dealers can't read or write, but they can run a Fortune 500 company, but they don't get a chance. That part. That part. That part. That's why I'm gonna be honest, right? I can respect any member of the gang that will tell a child, go to school. This is not the life you want to live. I see you got a future for yourself. Live your best life. Thanks. There's some men that are in jail right now, right? Baby, that will blow your mind with the way they can run numbers, with the vocabulary that they have, right? Some of them are just damn near geniuses, but all it took was one mistake, and they'll never see outside again. I'm not gonna sit up here and speak ill will on nobody that is in a gang. I'm not gonna do that, because that's still somebody's child. Okay? This person still has feelings. I just respect the older ones that will tell them, you know, go to school. You know, stay in school. So wait, it's unfortunate my life is about rules. Like, Gemini. Oh my goodness, my sister freaking played that goddamn movie out so bad. I was like, sister, I swear if you put this movie on again, I want to drumline your ass. Because I can't. I can't watch drumline again. It's gonna fucking drive me crazy. Stop it. Like, girl, please. Oh, somebody said me too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want some Robux in the morning. Or a drink in the morning. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I am so cold. Like, what is wrong with me? It was freaking freezing today. It was cold as hell this morning. They looked out for me in a way the OGs were like, leave him alone. He just trying to do his thing. That part. That part. You know what I'm saying? It's that part. Some OGs. But they don't listen to the OGs because they broke. You can't tell these kids nothing if you... Yo. That's what I be telling y'all. Listen. You damn cute. In it, huh? We have other creative minds, but they will probably never see the light. Oh, and it's so crazy because, like, I'll watch a documentary, which I don't never pronounce that word right, but I can spell it and I know the meaning behind it. And some of these men's talent in the prison is just, you know, I always say, you know, if we had somebody like that out, imagine the way the world could be, you know, or imagine what they could do for the community, what they could do for the youth, you know, just by their talent in here. Seriously, I never pronounce that word right, but I can spell it. Like sometimes I don't say right. I don't say like I'm like I promise you, or like there's another word I don't always pronounce properly. Y'all catch my drift. I'm from Norwalk. Alex said, "Word, oh, you are a queen." Listen, I'm trying to make sure that I keep this kingdom running. And the OGs be trying to live off. They pass rep trying to get bread from the and see. Now you going a little bit too much in depth. I don't know about all that now. I know what driving is. Now I don't know about all that. I don't know, my bed is cold. Oh hell no. I'm gonna turn that damn heat. I'm about to take these shorts off. This cold. What the hell? Why is it so cold in here? My window's not even open. See, there I will be in a damn knee. My dish is retarded. It's freezing as hell in here. I just gotta sneeze in my pocket because I'll be pissed. I am really cold. I'm about to leave this show right here because I'm just that cold. Let's leave it up and wash my hands right in the bed. It's cold. Ooh. I am really cold today. What is going on? Oh, this is my weekly recap already. Don't put these on so that when I was stretching, like nobody would see my things. I want to keep it respectful. It's freezing in here. What is this? Oh, my shirt. Where's my blanket? Because it's cold. For real. Somebody say, ain't you got no jackets? What the heck am I putting a jacket on? Love, I'm in the house. I'm about to get into bed and get into my blanket. It's cold. Ain't you got no jackets? I ain't got no jackets, babes. Ain't no way you can walk. I'm on the TV. I was moving my pillows, you guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix my pillows. Oh yeah, I seen it. I definitely did see that. I'm freaking cold. It's cold as hell. Like, is it just me? One person is cold. Cause I am freezing. You are amazing body. What? No. So this is what this is my phone stand right here. So I just put my phone here. And it just stays. This is the one that Q had got me, aka Chunky Cheeks. I don't know like where him and James popped on here, but he said I could come cuddle you. No, I'm straight with my pillow. I am good cuddling with my pillow. I don't need nobody in my goddamn bed. Hell no. I do not want them damn problem drugs. Keep that shit. Keep that shit all to yourself. I don't want no parts. No thank you, boo. You won't be asking me, who called me on your phone? Boo. You got that, babes, all day. I don't want no parts. Yeah, if I fall asleep, don't laugh. But I'm tired. Y'all know I'd be so quick to be like this. Yeah, he said trust me when like no, because I don't like being touched. That part. Oh, that look like a whole person. That's a whole pillow. So I put. Let me show y'all. So I put this pillow right in between my legs like this, because it's comfortable. That's how I sleep. I sleep with mad pillows surrounding me. Don't judge me, but I do. I be knocked off. I be tired, y'all, for real. It's cold. I do not. I don't like being cold. Triple J said 5 minutes or less. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Don't do that. You are simply a dream. Oh, thank you. That was so kind of you. See, look, here I go already closing my eyes. Yeah, Triple J. Don't do that. Somebody say, hey, cutie, hey, handsome. Oh my goodness. Now I feel crazy on here. I'm about to get on. That's embarrassing. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. Yo, remember when I was knocked out on my thing? I be tired. No, stop. What the hell is a slim thick? What type of language y'all be speaking? 20 pillows, you have 3 inches to a bed to sleep. No, I have a, no one has a full size, but I have a queen size bed. I'm tired. Don't do that. Y'all get on my damn nerves, okay? Like, stop it. That's embarrassing. Y'all don't think that's embarrassing? That's embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, what size bed do y'all have? I have a queen. Oh my goodness. I'm so mad right now. Stop it. Y'all know what I want in the morning? Dunkin' Donuts. Now I got a California King. Oh, see, hell no. She be in this. The next. Wait, what? Now I got California King. She be in the next. Wait, she be in the next room? I think your lips cute. Oh, that shout out to Triple J. So thanks, Triple J. Wait, your wife be in the next room? Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I set my alarm clock. That's why I can't close my eyes right now. Hey Siri. Oh damn, is it gonna do it? 20 pillows. Wait, your wife be in the next room? Don't your wife be in the room with you? Or you probably don't like how. No, one time, right? Yeah, that news is that one time, right? I was on FaceTime. Somebody said, hello, no, don't sleep on me. I'm tired. Y'all already know. So one time I was on FaceTime with one of my friends. And he was like, Amanda, speaking of myself in third party, he was like, how many pillows do you need? But I was like, maybe about 12 or 14. He said, knock about 13 of them just off. I was like, no. It's not like all my pillows on the bed. I've been like this ever since I was a kid. I love pillows on my bed. My son sounds like a damn hippo when he's snoring. A whole hippopotamus. Not me over here hungry though, for real. And I'm not getting up to get not one damn thing. I gotta get some milk from the grocery store. Oh my, I gotta go grocery shopping. Oh my goodness. I gotta go grocery shopping. It's heavy. Oh no. I got some alarm clock. Oh my goodness. Look at it, but it's calling mom. Hey Siri. Stop, Triple J, don't do that. I gotta set my alarm clock. No, what the hell? Okay, wait, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta set my alarm clock. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Where is my... Oh, damn, I don't even got it on here. Oh, I want to show y'all something. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let me... Oh my goodness, you guys. Tell me why my son must have been on a game and he must have tried to order something. And now it's... Oh, God, why? So I be telling my son, don't touch nothing. I'm tired. Oh, alright. Thanks, Triple J. I just don't want to be rude. I love you guys. I really... See, every time I'm about to leave, more people hop on. I think that's crazy. You know what's so crazy? I've noticed that more people like to watch me sleep. than me talk. I think that's awkward. And FYI, just really quickly, for the people in the chat that be saying I'm faking sleeping because my eyes are halfway open, I sleep with my eyes halfway open. Don't judge me, but I do. Noah does the same thing. Like, Noah would be like this, and he will be sleeping because he's sleeping. So, oh wait, before y'all go, which one should I do? Dunkin' Donuts or Robux in the morning? Which one should I do? Because I finally have time. I'm about to be like, Mom, let me get like $20. She gonna cuss me out, but you know, she be alright. She really gonna cuss me out, but it's cool. Aww. Thanks for the good conversation we had tonight. That part. Wait, you guys, should I do Robux or Dunkin' Donuts? I'm asking my mom to get it. She like, I got out. What? Like, so my dad was bumblefucking. So damn, I can't ask him. If I do Robux, it's gonna be like $23. Like 23 and some change because I want the acai bowl. And if I do Dunkin' Donuts, it's probably, yeah, we're on like 20, 23, 24 bucks. Because of course I'm gonna get Noah something. So which one should I do? Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts or Robux? I like to just, get something in the morning, like when I have time to get it. I like to just get something in the morning time. No. Listen. You were not, so listen, you have been incredible. Honest to God. So do the acai bowl. Oh, I gotta show you the rest. I did. I seen it. I'm gonna show you the rest of my hair in the car. Don't judge me, but the rest of my hair is inside the car. The rest of my hair is inside the car, so I'm so sorry. Somebody said, can I get it? Can you get what? Somebody on here had an acai bowl. Was it you, Triple J? Somebody had it. I think it was you. It was either you or Double B, but I know it was one of y'all. Well, Triple J had did that. So if you want to do something, yeah, I know it's between one of y'all. I'm gonna get that. But 9 times out of Noah don't eat from Noah doesn't eat from Robux. So if anything, Noah will probably get Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. But Noah likes Starbucks a lot though. Like he like they drinks. But he likes Dunkin' Donuts drinks too though. So you can if you want to. Hold on, I'm gonna go like this for you. Now Triple J had just got something. Had just did something for the acai bowl. Oh, nobody had ever answered my question that I had asked. Someone had asked if they could get the food. I just told them, I said Triple J got it. So if the person that asked, can he do it for 2? You could do it for Noah. Because Noah's going to get Dunkin' Donuts. I meant to ask y'all a question before I get off here though. What does it mean when it says someone had reposted your reel? Like, what does that mean? That's the question that I asked earlier. Like, what's that mean? And Triple J, this is not for you. Someone had asked, can they get it? And they say your food, and I just let them know you sent something for the acai bowl. But if someone wants to do something for Noah's Dunkin' Donuts, that's cool. They can. So that's why I said Triple J, this is not for you. But I made sure I elaborated everything. So Buyer Land Sky, if you want to do it for your Noah, you can definitely do it for Noah if you want. But what does that mean? Where did Double B go? Top face in the game. What's that mean? Top shit, my ass look crazy. And again, that is only if someone wants to. Triple J already sent something for the Bowl, so no one has to do anything. So please do not feel any type of way. But again, if you want to do it for Noah, that is perfectly fine. I just wanted to make sure that I repeated that again because I don't want nobody thinking anything crazy on here. So I like to make sure that I elaborate everything that I say on here. But what does that mean when it says somebody reposted your reel? Like, what's that mean? And what does top face in the game mean? What's that stuff mean? I don't know what none of that stuff mean. I'm sorry, y'all. My eyes are getting heavy. That's why I'm trying to see if somebody can answer the question for me before I go to sleep. Cause I don't know what that means. Cause I just post like, videos and like pictures with me and Toot. That's it. Like I think I did like one post or maybe like 2 posts. I think other than that, that's all I do. Excuse me for being tired. Somebody gonna tell me what does that mean? Because I don't know what that means. And if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, go check it out and go hit that follow button. Amanda123BB1. So go follow me, follow me, follow me. Follow me. No. Triple J. Didn't I just say that was not for you to do? Oh my goodness. Triple J. Oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. I wanna give that back to you. Because you did enough. Would you be upset if I give that back to you? Because that's too much. I can't let you do that. I cannot. I can't. If I give it back to you, will you feel offended? Because I don't want you to feel offended, but I genuinely want to give that back to you. So don't be mad, but I want to give it back to you. I know you still there. I know you still there. Would you get offended? Because you've done so much. Like, there's no way. I can't. Wait, nobody answered the question. Can somebody tell me what does that mean? Because I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Somebody said no. I can't. Like, are you sure? Oh my, I feel mad embarrassed right now. That's freaking ridiculous. Somebody said they still searching. Oh, Triple J. Oh wait, that's right. You don't got. Where did this right, I need Daryl at? Daryl would have been able to answer the question for me because I know he got he has a Instagram. Can I give it back, Triple J? Like I feel like my spirit will not stay right if I don't get this back. Like I just, it's bothering me. Like it's genuinely bothering me. Like, are you positive? You 100% sure? You good? You sure? You positive? No. You know, so I would love to tell you something, but I'm not gonna say it on here. Oh, I thank you. Oh my goodness, God bless you. I love you. Thank you so much. And you already know when Noah gets this stuff, you listen. This is why I'm be telling you. Like I always like to make sure Noah says thank you, because I don't play that. Matter of fact, hold on. So would you be upset, right, if I screenshot this right now? Where the fuck your ass been at, Money J? Damn. Would you be upset, Triple J, if I screenshot this, right? And anytime something gets done, I add you in it? Like, are you cool with that? Because I don't know how you would feel about me putting your name and everything like that. Because I know, like, on my shorts, I'd be like, things Triple J, but I want to do the whole name. Like, are you cool with that? Some damn goodnight queen, my ass, your ass should have been in here. That's a good dinner. Why? What happened? I know you got Instagram, right? So what does it mean when somebody says that somebody reposted your reel? I don't even know what that even mean. Like, what the hell does that even mean? Money J, can I do that? Or are you okay if I do that? All right, I'm gonna screenshot it. So hold on. Don't leave, cause I hate when I gotta put Triple J. I'm like, no, I need the whole name. What? Hold on. Let me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what I just did. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh damn. I don't even know how to use my own damn phone. Screenshotted it. Ooh, Save the photos. Let me get the hell out of here. I don't even know what the hell it says. Oh, this green screen. Duh. I'm slow. What does it mean when it says somebody reposted your reel on Instagram? Like, what does that mean? So listen, you're gonna be seeing you on my stuff a lot. All right, so I want to make sure that you're cool with it, you're comfortable with it, and I'm okay to use your name, and you okay with me. I just want to make sure that I respect you and how you feel about it, because I don't. But since you say you're cool with it, and I definitely have to give you nothing but a shout out, nothing but blessings, and nothing but love. That's why I be telling you. Like I be telling Noah, make sure you say thank you, 100%. Like I don't play that. Hi, hello. Yeah, okay. I just listen. I gotta make sure that you respect it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will be seeing that name, James H. Jackson Jr., on here a hell of a lot. Okay, let's let him know, Triple J. Let's do the damn thing. Well, he said, I like you. I don't like OG, so please don't use my name on that platform. Not you, Money J. I said Triple J, not you. I didn't say nothing about you, Money J. See, that's what you get for making an assumption. I said Triple J, not Money J. That part. So I'm gonna need an apology, sir, because I said Triple J, and I always ask before I do anything. Y'all know that. Oh, my bad. See, you see, do you see? And you just see me ask him to make sure that he was okay with it. I will never be disrespectful when I ask. Like, what? Money J, I'm feeling away right now because I don't like the way you think I'm moving. That's not me. That is definitely not me. I will always ask for somebody's respect on it. Money J, I don't like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't like that. The question that was asked was, what does it mean when somebody posts your reel? That was the question that was asked. And if somebody's still searching, because at this point, I'm tired. He said, "What me apologizing? I'm confused." No, forget it. Forget it. You say you're bad. We gonna leave it there. Forget it. Cause you getting confused. I'm confused on how you confused, but we gonna leave it at you say you're bad. I respect the apology. Let's leave it there. We gonna leave it there. All right. We gonna leave it right there. Somebody said, "Hi, pretty. Hi, my love." I don't think nobody's gonna answer the question. He said, "What did I say that you didn't like?" Okay, agree. Oh my. You the type of person, if I was to argue with, I would get confused in an argument. And I would forget why the hell we was arguing. That's what would happen. I would forget why we were arguing. Honest to God. And then before you know, we'd probably be going out to dinners. And then in the midst of making love, I'd be like, "Oh, now I remember I was mad at you." That's the type of, you give off that type of energy. Like, wait, what? You have a real blessed day tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some. Listen, I'm gonna go because I'm tired. I see nobody gonna answer it, so I'm gonna look it up. I don't know what happened to Double B, but good night. I love you guys. Triple J, thank you. I appreciate it. Money J, good night. Good night. Have a blessed night, and I hope that you made it back safely. If you are back, welcome back, my love. Have a good night. And so all my newcomers on here, thank you for being on here. Thank you for following me. If you have not hit up that Instagram, go follow me, Amanda123BB1. Good night. I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay humble, but most importantly, take care of yourselves. Good night. I'll be back here in the morning.